Hello there, welcome to this video where we're going to be doing an overview of the Pocket Option Broker. This is one of the brokers that do accept US citizens. So for those of you who live in the US and are US citizens, this is a platform that do accept US citizens. Now for a full list of all the countries that they do offer services, provide services to, visit their website because they constantly update. Their payout though is a little bit lower than other brokers, and it can change from trade to trade. Compared to IQ Option, for instance, their payout sometimes may be a lot lower. And let's say you're stuck in a trade, and if you want to do a martingale or another trade right after that one, it can change. It can go up or down, which is a downfall, especially if you're doing martingale. And again, we do not recommend you to use a signal if the payout is lower than 80%. Or you might not be profitable at the end of your trade if you have to use martingales. We go into martingales and the whole strategy in other videos. And for any platform for that matter, we do not recommend for you to take a trade if it's paying less than 80%. You can deposit and withdraw in Bitcoin as well as other methods depending on your country, which is a great thing for those of you who use Bitcoin for a lot of transactions. I love using Bitcoin, so for me to deposit and withdraw in Bitcoin, that's a great plus. Considered one of the biggest binary options brokers in the world. IQ Option, I think at this time is the biggest one. A lot of liquidity. These guys, they pay out extremely fast. They have a lot of people trading and making millions. They do offer a demo account before you have to deposit real money, which is huge because some of the platforms, they request you to actually make a deposit. This way you can do demo, get acquainted with their platform and the way of trading. And then once you are comfortable using the platform, then you can switch to the real account. They offer OTC over the weekend, which is over the counter. And for those of you who don't know, over the counter means, you know, the Forex market is closed, but each broker has its own graph that they provide, and they do offer for people to trade during Saturday and Sundays, okay? But very, very important. Our weekend signal, Saturday and Sunday, will not work for Pocket Option at this time. Okay, it's only working for IQ Option. And the reason being is just because there's various brokers out there and they all provide their own graphs to people in charts. And there's no way for us to provide services like that for every single one of them. And please visit their website for more thorough information if you would like, okay? All right, so let's go ahead and get started. You're gonna click the link below this video. There's gonna be a button. It's gonna take you to this screen and you're gonna select continue demo trading. And it's that easy. You're inside the platform and you just gotta adjust a few things, okay? So first thing that I like to do is just click on trades bit, but this is basically where the history of your trades is gonna be. But let's click to get that out of the way, exit out of this. Okay, and this is the controls, the graphs, obviously. And let me just click this button, and it's going to take the controls to the right-hand side. So I have more space to work with on the graphs and analyze and such. Okay, so the left-hand side at the top, you have the pairs. And if you want to open multiple ones, you can just select or click the star, and as you can see, there are different tabs right here with the different pairs that you opened. And the payout on the weekends especially is really, really nice, 92%, but over the week or weekdays, it's lower. So you just have to pay attention. Don't go into a trade if it's paying less than 80%, okay? So one thing, first things first, we have to make sure that the chart that we're looking at is set for 5 minutes, and the way you would do it is right next to this right here. If you click, then you have candles, which is the type of candles we're using or the graph we're using, M1, M2, M3. These are 1 minute, 2 minutes, 3 minutes. So we're going to select M5, which is the one we use, and you're going to enable the timer. So there's a timer that's going to show here. Okay, so let's go ahead and click that, and that's it. So there's about 4 minutes left for this candle to close. Okay, the other things are basically indicators, a few drawing tools that you can choose from. We're not going to mess with that right now. The right hand side again, you have the M1, which is the expiration time. If you click here, then you're going to select M5, which is the one that we're going to use, which is really great because it automates a lot of the process. Okay, and then you have the amount. With the demo account, you have 10,000 fake dollars. And let's say you want to do $10 trades, so it's preset right there, up and down. You know, so if you want to make sure that the at the end of 5 minutes the trade or the price is going to end below or above your line, that's where you would insert. Okay. The other cool thing here too, they do offer right here at the top, USA. So they've got several servers spread throughout the world, and it's picking up the one that's closest to me to optimize the time, so you don't have the delay. And sometimes the delay can bite you in the butt. What I like to do is just select the auto connect. So just go ahead and click that, and then it auto connects to servers that are closest to you. Okay, so the first thing that you want to do is actually get started by verifying your account. So to do that, you just go to where it says stranger and profile. Under profile, then you start basically creating your account. Let me just create the fake one right here for now so you can see the process, but it's fairly easy. It's like any other platform. Daniels12 at Gmail. Okay, confirmation of the password, sign up. And once you subscribe, then it's going to ask you to deposit money. We're going to exit it from now, but these are the methods that you have, and they do offer some bonuses that you can choose from if you want to, or select whatever payment you want, payment method. Again, you can go to profile and trading profile, let's say the first one. And you're going to go through each section and submit your paperwork and make sure that you get your account verified with them. And it takes it's very quickly. And on the same day, even, you can go through this, fill it out, submit your paperwork. If everything looks good, then on the same day they can approve for you to start trading. Okay, so let's go ahead and go back to let's say trading. And then we're going to select the quick real. I select the real account. Let's go to the demo account because I don't have any money here set up, but it's fairly easy. Okay, so again, let's put